Hello everyone, my name is Aftermath and welcome to my basic tutorial for Legion Tower Defense with a nature builder. Keep in mind that there are many different builds, but the build I choose for this tutorial is the very consistent dual bug build. This tutorial will bring you till after the first duel, because then the game truly branches out. I tested this a few times and it has been very consistent. Please keep in mind that unit placement is very important. Chances are, if you place your units wrong, you will not have the same results, so please look at the video as well. The dual bug opening with the Nature's Builder is the least risky and most consistent one, while you will not pull ahead in early economy. The moment somebody else however leaks is the moment you will truly pull ahead, and if they play more risky, chances are they will leak before wave 10. There are more risky ways to play the Nature's Builder, such as mass spiders or Flowerbears. With the way this guide is written is in a way where I assume that you get minimalistic results. That means nobody leaks, which does not enhance your tango production, because more leaks on any team that aren't yours means more time to get more tangos, and nobody sends donate creeps to you for a few extra gold. For example, if you get a total of 7 units sent by wave 6, you can do the echo upgrade of wave 7 a wave earlier, or you can get your food upgrade early. Please keep in mind that the Elemental Builder might is picked less at the moment, but it's largely because I reworked the Nature's Builder. Playing Nature's Builder well is just as hard as Elemental Builder, but Elemental Builder has more options and you can get much more stronger in the late game. If you play now, you might see a lot of people leaking on the Nature's Builder before wave 10. If you do, send them to this tutorial. While you could argue that early units don't actually do a lot when they leak, leaking early is one of the most devastating reasons you will lose in the late game, since it hampers you very hard when you actually can get money fairly easily. So for now I recommend playing the Nature's Builder a game or two first so you can get used to it before you swap to Elemental Builder for your choices. When I talk about economy, I like to talk about IO ticks and IO speed. Ticks is the 50 gold upgrade that gets you more tangos per resource tick, and speed is the incremental increase of speed between those tango ticks. In short, I will talk about IO ticks and IO speed. A little mention on settings. On version 0.75, which is the version currently played on the 4th of December, you might want to go into your options and turn off auto-select all spawned units. And if you have a habit of pressing your stop action key, bound to S on default, this is currently triggering a bug in which your units don't actually do anything when the enemy spawns, and there's no way to fix it except for avoiding it. I got word that this is looking into, and it should be fixed very soon. If you are in-game, the first thing you want to do is find your lane, since you cannot build in any other lane, and put 2 blocks down on the very ends of it, in the left and the right corner. This is very important for a boss strategy, and if you place the box at the left and the right of your lane, they will attack different targets, maximizing the damage you can do, since there will be less wasted attacks. Also, click on Tango Shop and send a 20 Tango unit. Wave 2, you only put down a spider and another Tango unit. On wave 3, you have to upgrade your spider to a broodmother, and when you press on your economy building, you can increase your IO tick. Send another 20 Tango unit. Wave 4. All you do is put down a bug in the middle of the other 2 bugs. Then you upgrade your IO tick again, giving you effective 36 tangos per minute. Of course, you send another 20 tango units. Wave 5 is the first wave you don't actually do anything. No matter what they send, on this wave you can never leak, that's why we choose to skip this one. But you need to save up gold, so buying anything in this wave will not actually help you, it will be very counterproductive for later. Send another 20 tango unit while you're at it. Your defenses should look pretty stable on this wave, because if you're able to defend Gatling Sniper, you're almost guaranteed to be able to defend fluffy things. On wave 6 you want to put down a Treant, that's what you saved up for. It's a unit for 130 gold. This is the first time you can send a 40 tango unit, but there are 2. Now I suggest you send the right one, the one that increases your income by 2. If you're unsure how to check your income increase, you can hover over a unit with your mouse and it should show that. In wave 7, you can upgrade a bug to a big bug for the first time. I suggest the one in the middle. In theory, if nobody leaks, you could send another 40 tango unit, but you should not. Send a 20 tango unit, because on wave 8 you need to upgrade your food for the first time. On wave 8 you will have to upgrade food, as mentioned, but also you can upgrade another bug to a big bug. This is very important. If you play the very minimalistic approach, you should still be able to send a 20 tango unit. For wave 9, the only thing you really want to do is upgrade your Weaver and send another 40 tango units. In the worst case scenario, your income should be at 11 now. Listen carefully, because wave 10 is the first boss wave and the nature builder has a very cheap way of defeating it. But first thing you should do is instantly upgrading your tick speed, your alot speed. The faster you do this, the more tangos you will have before the boss spawns and the stronger the units are you can send. If you place a single spider on the very far end of the lane where the monsters spawn, Fatty will instantly use his acid spray, and the spider will die before your other units are in the range of acid spray. As you can see in this video right now, Fatty becomes very easily beaten then. But before the spawn, you want to try to send a 60 tango unit. If you upgraded your speed really fast, this should not be a problem. However, chances are you are maybe a few tangos short, in which case a 40 tango unit will just do as fine. You can send a healer here. After you have defeated the first boss, the real branching starts and this tutorial ends, because the 11th wave is interrupted and before you have a duel, the winner gets more money. And that's basically all you need to know, and that will influence what you can get next. Before the duel starts, upgrade your treant to a shroom. You could in theory save up all your tangos now, you do not have to do that though. And if you can start sending very big after this wave, instead of sending quantity for higher income. Here are some ideas which will help you defeating wave 12 and onwards, because your current defense should be enough to deal with wave 11, unless they send cheese, which means they send 200 or higher tango units, in which case no amount of defense would help you. So even if you lose the duel, you should still not be leaking this wave. Other ways to build the Nature's Builder till this point will probably leak this wave if they lose the duel, or leak this wave if they get a big cent. You won't. This is why this builder is so consistent. You should be at exactly 0 leaks after you have realized how this works. Here are some ideas for the gameplay after wave 11. You can construct a bear and upgrade it to an iron bear for the extra tank power. Or alternatively, you rush 2 hyenas in your back row. Then build another treant as far back as you can and upgrade it to a flower for the vampiric aura. You can spam a few more big bugs, so you can have a quantity focused builder. They are very cost efficient till around wave 20. You can also get a centaur. It can be obtained really early and gives huge amounts of CCs. This is also a tip I recommend with pretty much all the approaches. Centaurs are a unit you should definitely get at least 1 or 2 of in the very front of your lane, because both the Warrunner and the big centaur are really nice upgrades, really strong characters, and can help you clear all the waves up till the end. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope assisted you in becoming a better Legion Tower Defense player. Expect a basic tutorial for Elemental Builder soon. I will try to get it out till next week. Please leave me all the feedback you can for the next tutorial. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to go back in time, you can always watch my videos on my channel by simply going on my channel and watching all the playlists I have there for you. And in future, you might as well just subscribe, because if you subscribe, you would see all my tower defense videos and all my mod videos in general. And I would very much like to have a bigger audience. Don't forget that you can also like this video if it helped you, or you dislike it and leave me feedback below of why you disliked it, and I can do it better for the next time. See you guys later. Aftermath signing out.